load probe. Okay, that seems to be this big thing in the industry. You know, some people use them, some people don't. You know, to talk about because to me it seems like that is a critical component there, so that there's communication and there's control. So talk to me about the load probe.
Well, it is, Pat, and the load probe is one of the things that they implemented. I guess it's probably been about 8 years ago now, and it was just a way to monitor and control the temperature of the contents, which is why you want the load probe. What people hate about it is that it's just as bad as having a BI. You know, you got all this biohazardous waste, and then you're rooting around in here and you're trying to put it into there. And of course, if this bag is open, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose of containment if you don't have that load probe. So you're rooting around in the middle. That's why I always recommend that you tie, you know, a string to it, so you're not having to dig it out after it's over with. I mean, obviously you want it in the middle of the load because you want to make sure that whatever's in there is dead. But you know, so yeah, it's and the load probe is no different. A lot of people will take the load probes, and in fact, almost everybody, because nobody wants to open the bag to stick the load probe and put it in there. Nobody wants to do that. And it's the same with the BI. Nobody wants to pull it out or put it in. So they leave it off to the side, and now this autoclave is running on a load probe, and your contents aren't getting, you know, they're not getting you know, that done. And that's why, again, this is why I have this. I didn't bring my simulated load probe, but you know, being able to, this is airtight, it seals around it, so it remains airtight on here. But you just push the load probe in, and at the end it's the same as plugging anything into an outlet. You know, it's like, you know, plugging in your iPhone power. You know, it's just, you just plug it in, pull it out.